Welcome back. My name is Dak. Today we are reading the Boy Scout Handbook, 11th edition, Chapter 2. This one is about your patrol and troop. It's about who you're going to be spending time with. It says Trailhead. Your patrol is a team of good friends working together to make things happen. Several patrols make up a troop, the community of scouts you can call your own. Your patrol and troop. Your patrol. Patrols are the building blocks of scouting. Your patrol is a team of 6 to 8 boys who make things happen. With the help of a patrol leader, you plan together, learn together, and all of you pitch in to turn exciting plans into action. Together, members of your patrol can achieve much more than each of you could on your own. You can invite your non-scout friends to join the troop and become patrol members too. Patrols are such an important part of scouting that a part of every troop meeting should be set aside for each patrol to meet by itself. At other times, your patrol might get together in the home of one of its members or at a special patrol site. A patrol is just the right size for outdoor adventures. On camping trips, a few tents will shelter everyone, and a couple of backpacking stoves are enough for cooking hearty meals. Patrol members can learn to roam the backcountry together without leaving any sign that they were ever there. Because all of you are different, each member of your patrol will have much to share. You can teach each other the skills you know. As friends, you can look out for one another. Friendship, fun, adventure. That's what a scout patrol is all about. Now, in my experience, your patrol was generally, it was like a group of 5 or 6 boys, relatively same age. I did it through church, so it was like the same quorum of deacons or quorum of teachers, and I don't know, never really felt that much kinship with a patrol. That wasn't really like how I identified myself or how I think they identified themselves, but the idea and the concept is cool. All right, moving on. Let's see. The new Scout Patrol. A good patrol is a gang of good friends, standing together, shoulder to shoulder, whatever comes. All for one and one for all. That's the spirit of a Scout Patrol. Handbook for Patrol Leaders, 1950. Again, optimistic. I wonder what this. I would love to see some statistics on this. How much people actually identify with their patrol. The new Scout Patrol is a group of boys who have just become scouts. They are helped by a troop guide, an older, experienced scout who can show the way. An assistant scoutmaster assigned to the patrol gives it added support. Members of a new Scout Patrol choose their patrol leader, plan what they want to do, and take part in outings and troop meetings just like any patrol. They can also learn the basic skills they need in order to enjoy hiking, camping, and other scout adventures. Before long, members of a new Scout Patrol will discover that they are passing many of the requirements for the ranks of tenderfoot, second class, and first class. I want to highlight the thing right there. Members of the patrol choose their own leader, choose their patrol leader. In my experience, that was never done. It was always like the bishop, it was always like the scoutmaster choosing, and generally it was like the deacon's quorum president was made also the patrol leader. I think that was very inefficient. It got no buy-in. The reason why you wanted voting is the boys choosing their leader was them making a decision and choosing who should lead them. Patrols for experienced scouts. Scouts who have entered the 7th grade or who hold the rank of first class or higher may become members of patrols for experienced scouts. Older scouts who have not yet reached first class may join experienced scout patrols and then continue their work on the first class requirements. Venture patrols. Many troops have a venture patrol, a special patrol for older scouts. Venture patrols plan and take on rugged outdoor adventures and special sport activities. The opportunities within a venture patrol give older scouts every reason to stay active in their troop and to use their scouting knowledge. For more on venture patrols, see pages 420 through 421. Okay, so that's a good point. They're concerned by the time these young men are reaching 15, 16, 17 years old, they've got other interests. There's other things going on in their lives, and also their parents can't like force them to go to weekly activities like they could when they were 11, 12, and 13. And so they have to up the stakes with better activities. But I think, again, I would love to see statistics, but I imagine by the time you hit 14, 15, the number of active Boy Scouts dropped drastically, and you just lost a lot of people by the time they were 16, 17, 18. All right, moving on. Patrol activities. Patrols are fueled by real adventures. Some happen indoors, such as planning trips, making camp equipment, and practicing first aid, knots and lashings, and other scouting skills. But most happen outdoors. Your patrol will go hiking and camping with other patrols in the troop. With the permission of your scoutmaster and your parent or guardian, your patrol may go on its own to camp, hike, and conduct special projects. Hikes and campouts give your patrol the opportunity to put its knowledge to good use. Away from home and school, you'll also have time to focus on your friendships with other scouts and your enjoyment of the outdoors. That is a great point. I think that's something that's missing in today's culture. Like, I always heard the phrase, you have to go outing to go scouting. It's outdoors. The idea is getting out in nature, doing stuff. And I feel like today youth are just much more indoors. There's this like big fear. Bad things happen. Like, people twist their ankles and people get sunburns and people, bad things have happened outdoors. But bad things happen indoors, and too much indoors is even worse. I like the idea of getting out there. You gotta have some risk in order to have the enjoyment. And getting outdoors makes you more comfortable and more okay being outside. Alright, patrol name, flag, and emblem. Every patrol has a name. Yours might be the Silver Fox Patrol, or you might be called the Hawks, Bears, Sharks, or Coyotes. Some patrols name themselves for trees. Pine Tree Patrol, or the Giant Redwood Patrol, or a person, the Daniel Boone Patrol. Each patrol has a flag it can carry at troop meetings and on campouts, and an emblem for the members to wear on the right sleeve of their scout shirts. Some patrols mark their camping gear with their emblem. Again, you have to have a certain level of commitment and buy-in to be doing this stuff. The only ever time I ever saw these flags or things are done at Boy Scout camp when you're literally living there 24/7. Short of that, you're not really seeing that on the weekly, day-to-day basis when they're in school and other stuff and they have other distractions. Patrol yell. Oh gosh. Every patrol has a yell too. A patrol that is named for an animal could use the animal sound, the howl of a wolf, for example, or the hoot of an owl. Patrols not named for animals may also choose an animal's call, or they can decide on some other yell that identifies them. Give your yell when your patrol wins a contest during a troop meeting or performs well at any other competitive event. Oh gosh, that sounds so annoying. Doing a yell together, super nerdy. Let's see, patrol leader. Your patrol will elect one of its members to serve as patrol leader. He will be in charge of the patrol at troop meetings and during outdoor adventures, and he represents the patrol on the patrol leaders council. He suggests good turns and service projects, then encourages the patrol to pitch in. When spirits are low, he gets the members going again. Working with the senior patrol leader, he finds ways all patrol members can make progress in scouting. A patrol leader will expect everyone in the patrol to help make things happen, and his goal is to bring out the best in his patrol. He might invite a scout who writes well to keep a journal of patrol meetings. He might ask other scouts to repair and store camping gear. He might want you to help him come up with menus for a campout, songs and skits for a campfire, or information about conservation projects the patrol can do. While there is only one patrol leader, every member of a patrol shares the duties of leadership. You could be the one who finds the way on a hike, who is the chief cook in camp, or who teaches other scouts how to tie a knot. Those experiences let you practice being in charge. Someday, you might become a patrol leader too. As a member of a patrol, you will discover many ways to be of service to others. That's interesting right here. This picture of this patrol leader is handing off food in a box of some kind. A little kid on the ground. Interesting. Definitely staged, but they're in a full uniform. Pants, handkerchiefs are done. This is total. This kid over here is looking in the camera. National Honor Patrol Award. The National Honor Patrol Award is given to patrols whose members make an extra effort to have the best patrol possible. Your patrol can earn the award by doing the following over a period of 3 months. Have a patrol name, flag, and yell. Put your patrol design on equipment and use your patrol yell. Keep patrol records up to date. Hold 2 patrol meetings every month. Take part in at least 1 hike, outdoor activity, or other scouting event. Complete 2 good turns or service projects approved by the Patrol Leaders Council. Help 2 patrol members advance 1 rank. Wear the full uniform correctly, at least 75% of the patrol's membership. Have a representative attend at least 3 Patrol Leaders Council meetings. Have 8 members in the patrol or increase patrol membership over the previous 3 months. The National Honor Patrol Award is an embroidered star worn beneath the patrol medallion. and will spotlight a patrol as a high standard group. Help your patrol become a national honor patrol. All right, so this to me really lets that loose. Obviously, some of the goals, things that they want, helping people at rank, wearing the uniform correctly with at least 75% of the patrol membership. That's saying that there's a lot of troops that just don't do that. They don't have patrol members advancing. They don't wear the uniform correctly. They're not going on service projects. And like they're trying to highlight, if you do these things that you're supposed to be doing, you're going above and beyond. I think that's kind of revealing about how most troops probably weren't living up to the standards in the book. All right. Your troop leader badges. No patrol stands alone. Together, all the patrols make up a troop. Scout troops have the size and leadership to take on projects and adventures larger than those that can be done by a single patrol. Help keep your troop exciting and lively by coming to meetings on time. Join in every activity with cheerful enthusiasm. Set your sights on becoming one of your troop's best all-around scouts. The more of yourself that you give to scouting, the more scouting will give to you. Again, obviously, a lot of troops, they had trouble with people attending on time or showing up or being enthusiastic. Why? Because an 11-year-old isn't in control of his schedule. His parents will come drop him off, and maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe he doesn't want to be there. All these different things. This is not just a volunteer. This is a child being, kind of oftentimes pushed into the project. Or the activity. Patrol Leaders Council. The activities of your troop are planned by a Patrol Leaders Council, PLC, made up of your patrol leaders, senior patrol leader, scoutmaster, and other troop leaders. The PLC discusses future meetings and outings for the whole troop. Your patrol leader shares ideas that have come from you and other scouts in your patrol. The Patrol Leaders Council considers the suggestions and needs of all the scouts, then maps out activities for the troop. Here I just see a problem with different chains of communication being broken. If you talk to your patrol leader and your patrol leader then goes to the council meeting, who then has to talk to scoutmaster, your message as a scout going to the scoutmaster has gone through two different middlemen. So the message is going to be different and have different enthusiasm, different tone, different meaning. That's the problem when you hit these different levels of bureaucracy and you don't have a top-down or bottom-up communication. Troop meetings. When you go to a weekly troop meeting, you can expect it to be packed with activities. There often will be games that improve your scouting know-how. Patrol demonstrations and contests between patrols will help you learn new skills. There will be fun and good fellowship too, and perhaps songs, games, and ceremonies. Troop meetings are not always held at the same place. Now and then a troop might meet at a fire station or police headquarters so that you can learn how your town is protected. On a summer evening, you might gather at a local pool to pass some of the swimming requirements for a rank or merit badge. Your troop might meet outdoors to practice outdoor skills. I find it interesting right here. They say weekly meetings. I think that consistency is one of the most important things. If you're going to be doing scouting and having a good time, you need to be doing it weekly. My experience growing up, unfortunately, the church was always trying to do other things. You do 1 week of scouting, and then you do another week where it's combined young men, young women, and then you do another week of scouting, and then you do a Duty to God award. And so it's like in a month, you only met twice, and you got other things in the way. I think if you were to do anything, it needs to be a consistent basis, a weekly, every one-time thing. I think the same thing is happening in church and other things. If you're not having a consistent schedule, you lose out on the benefits of it. Troop camping and hiking. Every good scout troop has an exciting outdoor program. Throughout the year, your troop will set off on hikes and camping trips. Troop members attend Scout Summer Camp together. They might also participate in one of the Boy Scout of America's Council or National High Adventure programs or activities. On most troop outings, you will travel and camp with your patrol. All right. I did like that. I like the idea of camping and going out and doing stuff. I don't know. As an adult, though, I see the benefit of it, but it's just not done. Today, I think, historically, we went out so much more, and I don't feel like, I was in the scouting program as an adult leader. We work with the youth now. We don't go out nearly as much as we used to. Maybe that's just revisionist thinking. Maybe I have rose-colored glasses for the past. Scout troop leaders. Senior patrol leader. This top boy leader of a troop is elected by all the scouts. Again, elected by all the scouts, not just the teacher's quorum president, not just the priest's first assistant, but not just chosen by the scoutmaster, but elected by all the scouts. With guidance from the scoutmaster, he is in charge of troop meetings and the patrol leaders council and does all he can to see the patrols succeed. Scoutmaster. The adult leader of your troop is dedicated to bringing learning, adventure, and the opportunity to you and other scouts. Your Scoutmaster will be at troop meetings and go on most hikes and camping trips. The senior patrol leader and the troop's patrol leaders look to the Scoutmaster for advice and direction. You will get to know your Scoutmaster as an adult you can trust for support and guidance. Assistant Scoutmasters. These are individuals at least 18 years of age who assist your Scoutmaster in making sure your troop's program is interesting and effective and that everyone has a worthwhile time. Junior Assistant Scoutmasters. These are young men ages 16 and 17 who help the troop achieve its goals. Troop Committee. This group of parents and other adults are responsible for your troop's welfare. Chartered Organization. This is a church, synagogue, school, service club, or other religious or civic group that has ownership of the troop to help fulfill aims and goals for the development of youth. The Chartered Organization provides the troop with a meeting place, leaders, and guidance. Oh, that right there, the Chartered Organization. For me, it was the church growing up, and I feel like that was where a lot of the friction came from. The church tried to, you had church leaders imposing their way of doing things on the scouting program instead of letting the scouting program run, independently. And that was the real issue. Church leaders that didn't really have the scouting vision but were kind of forced to do it, and so therefore created some real mixed results. Your district and council. The geographic area in which your troop is located is called a district. A district in a large city might include one or more neighborhoods. In rural areas, it could cover several counties. One or more districts make up a council. The council's professional staff and volunteers help all of the troops have successful programs. Local council service centers and troop and scout shops sell uniforms, books, and other scouting goods. Many districts and councils hold camporees so that troops can come together to share the spirit of scouting. The biggest council activity of the year is summer camp. You and the rest of your troop can spend a week or more learning and using scout skills. Many camps offer swimming, boating, canoeing, and other water activities. Most also have opportunities for hiking, camp cooking, nature study, and much more. Mountains, prairies, rivers, seashores, every part of America offers great country for scout activities. I agree. I love summer camp. Summer camp was like where you were like living it 24/7. When I was a young man, I worked at a summer camp for Boy Scouts of America, and that was where a lot of this stuff really got ingrained in me. All right, and that's chapter 2. We will be going through it, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share your thoughts. What were your experiences with scouting? Do you agree with some of my points? Do you disagree? All right, we'll talk to you later.